Hello, this is Luke with ScanGov, and today on this episode of Now Scanning, I'm going to scan ms.gov, which is the official State of Mississippi website. So you can see this is the State of Mississippi's website, and I'm going to go over to ScanGov, and I've already scanned ms.gov. And what we've done is we've scanned 4 pages. So this is just the home page plus 3 additional pages. And what are we going to do? We're going to look at the indicators so you can see we're scanning on AI friendly, accessibility, content, domain, performance, search engine optimization, security, and social media optimization. So you can see the overall grade is a D. The AI friendly is a D, accessibility C, content C, domain A, performance C, SEO A, security C, and an F for social. And we can also see here we have 24 tasks. So what we do, we take the issues that are with the site and we break them into a task list. So you can see within the 4 pages, these are all of the standards that have issues. So all of these issues that you see with the standard are here. And we rank each of these standards based on an impact. So high prioritization for more bolts. So you can see we've got, I'm going to walk through sort of each indicator, and I'll start with AI friendly. So with AI friendly, it looks like it's as simple as the government organization schema.org tag is not indicated. And we have this for the schema.org is a protocol for structured data, and we simply scan to see if the homepage has indicated that the organization managing the site has registered itself using schema.org as a government type, as a government organization type. So it looks like they're missing that. That's a fairly easy fix. It's literally a line of code, a static line of code for that matter. And I'm going to go down to accessibility, and you can see there are accessibility best practices, which is a general category. There's some ARIA attributes and some language and names and labels and navigation. So if I click over to, for example, if we look at this and we can see, I'm going to select the home page. I look at the home page and you can see there's some buttons, links, issues, heading elements. So these are all part of the accessibility best practices. And one note, for each of these, you can access the issue report for each of the issues that there's problems with. And you can see what we do is we pre-populate an issue report, and we describe the issue, we tell you more about it, what you should expect, where the issue is happening, and in some cases we'll be specific in indicating where in the code there is the problem. We also link to documentation from ScanGov, but also specifically in this case to the web content accessibility guidelines. And you can take this and copy and paste it into your project management tool for resolution. We also have a GitHub integration that if you're using if your site is hosted on a repo and you're managing your project through the repo, you can submit the issue to the GitHub repository. And let's see, go down to content. You can see there's a couple of issues here. Viewport meta tag. This is an issue that, let's check on the government page. go content, page description. It's not there. We're working on a better filter for the standards. Let's try this. So you can see here, this is the viewport meta tag. The touch targets don't have sufficient size or spacing. This is important because when you're on a website, you want to be able to have space to click something that you intend to click. So if you're on your phone, for example, and you click with your thumb and you click on a link, and if it's too close to another link, then you might click that link and sends you to the wrong place. So again, here we add code for the developers to remediate. And we'll go down to domain. It's 100% on domain. They've got HTTPS, they've got their .gov and the www and non-www resolves. Performance, looks like there's a couple of performance issues. And I would say generally this is pretty good for government. Governments, a lot of sites we see there's a lot of performance issues that are kind of D and F. So it looks like for performance here, there's the INP, FCP, and LCP. So these are just the page load issues, time to first byte. These are page load issues. And the great thing about these issues, most of them, when you resolve them, they're kind of a site-wide resolve. So there's an easy opportunity here to address the performance. And then SEO, looks like everything's taken care of on SEO. And security, let's look at the security. So there's a couple things. The X content type options, designating content that is allowed to be viewed. And that way nefarious actors can't upload something like a .exe file. And if you designate it in your X content type options, then it won't let the users download an exe file. Security.txt is a simple file for a security vulnerability. That's easy enough. And it looks like they have some errors in the console. And those can be resolved through looking at our tool or just viewing them in the browser. And then for social media, it looks like there are no social media Open Graph protocol compliance or conformance. And we grade on social media because if folks are sharing your website, you can have proper titling and description, as well as an image that brings more visibility and clickability to the website. So that is an overview of Mississippi.gov. To learn more, visit scangov.com. Thank you.